filled with the accumulated knowledge of other worlds created by to guide mankind or rather eyes are all seeing, all knowing, depths of your soul are open, but open to me. So why do you obey your GSF? True desire is to freedom. Your days of anguish and disgrace, because then you go to hell. I don't care about them anymore. I can't get my own free will. You've meddled in my innermost thoughts. No matter what, I will defend you, including my dignity. It appears you're incapable of letting go. There we go. Oh, he's gonna shut down for good. So, wait. I'm gonna skip all the actual fights. I literally just want to have the game beat at this point. I'm gonna edit the fights out. I don't even care. Please let this be you. Astral field, the higher dimensional plane, space created by the GAMP. It's a GAMP replica. Exploit people's weaknesses without a second thought. That callous arrogance is something I can't forget. How foolish and pathetic you are. The time of your judgment and salvation is at hand. This is GAMP's territory, but I'll do what I can to see. Damn. Finally finished with this damn game. Hands of Gaia its independent core function. Turn that down. I completely forgot I had it up too high. From equivalent fear and the depths of your despair shall bestow upon you your final salvation. Let's work together now, we can win. Understand what this means, don't you? So she was the sister the whole time, that little thing. Depending on you this time, but we need one final push. Now, team. Commander orders Panzer Gaia activate. It's bouncing everywhere.
They fell out nowhere. It only to the Island Hill. Now, how I learned that. Where's the tunnel? Luna only. That's
The Ark of August, the extra-dimensional spacecraft in the ocean. She tagged. I am a part of August, an organization that fights against GAMP. These are the 6 GAMP replicas in total. This isn't over until every last GAMP is defeated. Now that the battle here has been won, we'll move on to the next planet. So that's what they are. I never did make it to him. I didn't unlock the ability to break through those red sections of the floor and the wall.
I'm with me. Yeah, Lodiba. Hào Bồ. Sa ốp. Alafalu Fimbi Wasa. Ala Usefa. Tau. Ba. Okay. Etna is aludat.
It's up to you two to decide. Didn't think I would have any kind of future after defeating GAMP. I'll spend my training to support my sister, so I think I'll go. This is where our story ends. I'll sever the link between our souls. Once I do that, you'll immediately be returned to your own world. All your experiences will fade away like a fleeting dream, including my very existence. Thank you for everything. I'm glad you were going to summon here because of it. Thank you. So we can go back to being in Tokyo playing Pac-Man. That's it. Oh my gosh. I am so happy this game is over with. Quick thoughts, because I'm not going to do a separate review for this. I'm done with the game. I'm completely done. I'm going to say this for the record. Metroidvanias are not one of my favorite genres. They're just not. I don't too much fancy the dungeon crawling and the convoluted maps as labyrinth-like maps. I was never a fan of that genre of this genre because I always feel like I get lost. I'm running around in circles, and even in this game, it was moments that in order for you to advance properly, you had to go through these small little crevices that you could easily pass up like 10 and 12 times before you realize you're supposed to go that way. And it's just like when you just want to get through the game, that stuff right there can be a headache. And I was never a fan of that. Now, the fact that, this was I believe the 45th anniversary of Pac-Man, and they released this game for that anniversary, I think taking Pac-Man into a world like this, I think it was a smart idea. I think it was a good idea. I think it was a cool idea. Taking the ghosts in Pac-Man and creating bosses called Chihos. The whole story about, the backstory of Puck, who's the original name of Pac-Man, if you didn't know. So that's a little Easter egg right there. But the whole backstory of who Puck really is, and, finding out about his family or remaining family. The fact that he's working for the United Galaxy, whatever the hell, UGSF or USGF, United Space Galaxy Force or something. That was a cool little dig. Some of these abilities that they expect you to invest time in getting it aren't even worth the trouble. Like I had less than half of those upgrades, and I just didn't even bother getting them because it was just I wanted to beat the game and I just didn't care. You know, I won't. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I think the game is pretty simple for the most part. It's straightforward. Um, I had to look at a guide just to get past most of these damn stages, especially that last stage. That space station, I would have never got through that on my own as quick as I did if it wasn't for uh that walkthrough guide. So shout out to the people at that's Game Facts. What was the name of this thing? IGN. Shout out to the people at IGN that made that guide. Or the person. Let's see if they name drop somebody. Yeah. Stephanie Wattell, Angie Harvey, Miranda Sanchez, Havoc Rose, Mark Bendina, and Zenari. Appreciate the help with the guys. Because that shit right there was helpful. But the attacks was pretty simple, like the fact that you had like a sword slash that was like a projectile. I wish they allowed you to combo into the bombs and the other moves as well. Because I didn't try it with the two moves that I had that allowed you to use Pac-Man as like a projectile, and then he had another one where he had like satellites around him. I didn't really use those. Yeah, other than that, man, I can't really say too much. Oh, that last little boss, that last stage, they should have just made that just a plain boss rush. They should not have made you play through those mazes, which throughout the whole game are just completely optional any damn way. They should have just let you do a regular boss rush. I understand they wanted to have Pac-Man-esque stages and mazes like that, and I think that was good for if you were to go look for them, because they're hidden throughout the stages, throughout the areas. And you get little rewards for completing them and things like that, but at the same time, it's like, why make them mandatory toward the end? Like, I wasn't really feeling that too much. And then the last 3-4 boss fights was like a one shot. The whole thing was a one shot. If you didn't beat that, you had to do the whole thing over again. Like the Kemp twins, the infected Gaia. Then you had like a little mini boss with like all 4 geospheres or their souls or whatever shooting at you. You had to knock them out in order to progress to the final boss, GAMP. Yeah, this thing right here, I mean, it was cool for what it was. Like I said, if you're a fan of Metroidvanias, this is up your alley, and you'll probably love it. Me, not so much, because it was more of a tedious work. Like, it started off cool, you know, I was excited for it, but then as you get to the later stages, a lot of that stuff becomes tedious and it just becomes a headache. So I'm just like, I just couldn't wait to finish it. And that was it. You don't really get anything for beating the game. It's like once you beat it, that's it. What did I end with? There's 4 moves, 4 skills still missing, and I got 2 perks, 2 ESP actions. Not found. I got like a ton of perks that I never even bothered to get, because again, it's not worth it. The ESP skills, the S skills, 4 of those are missing, and I'm missing 2 actions. So And then I didn't even max this out because I couldn't find the other high grade material. But that seems to be everything. Really nothing else. Matter of fact, I want to. Let me go back to the beginning. I want to see if I can reach that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Gotta go through all these hoops, doors, and all this. Hell, I didn't. Trying to see if I can get around there, but I don't see how. Oh, right here. Maybe if I went up here, I'll be able to make it back there, but I don't even care to do that. So that was my playthrough of Shadow Labyrinth. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as much as I could. Till next time, peace. Finally finished.